Dr. Howard. Thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and our honored guest, John. Thanks for being with us today. Today, you all are our board of directors. How does it feel? Immediate increase in salary, right? Everybody's feeling good? Okay. Nice suits, everybody. Today, we're going to be talking about a little project that you had me do to research, myself and my team, as to the efficacy of doing our technical support. That's a big word, grammarian, mark that down. Of doing our technical support either internally or outsourcing it. And we're going to look at some interesting numbers that we came up with. So we've gone away for several months and done a lot of research. Those books you saw back there, the thesaurus and the dictionary, that was all part of our research, as you'll see in a minute. So we've been doing a lot of that, and we're going to report back to you what our findings were today. The goals of our project were even one more than synergistic. There was 4 goals. First was interview the current management and the individual contributors to ensure our technical teams have valid baseline data for our research. Number 2, research a minimum of 3 alternatives in terms of outsourcing. Number 4, and that's why we're here today, to make recommendations to the board for approval on the best course of action, what we feel is the best course of action. And number 5, to implement the board's decision in the next quarter. We know that there's a sense of urgency about this, and we want to get this rolling as quickly as possible. We used the following research sources. We talked to the technical management team, John Cleese, who's in the Vice President, Ministry of Funny Walks, Michael Palin, who's the VP of Inside Jokes, Eric Idle, VP of Sketches. We talked to our consultant team, Nikola Tesla, Alfred E. Newman. Anybody remember Alfred? Yeah. He's a sharp guy. 2 guys from a long time ago, Ilya Kuryakin and Napoleon Solo, Chuck Connors, Chuck Norris, Chuck full of ideas, Dr. Frankenfurter, crickets, Confucius, Johann Goethe. Our corporate HR team, Goethe. Our corporate legal team, we looked at Wikipedia extensively. We read the Dummy's Guide to Making Changes in a Corporate Environment. And we talked to 5 technical outsourcing companies through the RFI/RFP process. Our in-house research shows that our current technical team is comprised of 10 consultants. Salary ranges anywhere from $125,000 to $150,000 plus burden. Training costs to keep everybody current on a yearly basis, it costs us $30,000 plus per person just to keep them current and aware of all the technological advancements in their areas. Solutions are getting more and more complex. People just can't know servers or storage or networking. They have to know the whole shebang. And it's getting just more and more complex. Brian Rawlings will attest to that. Cross-training across solution sets is mandated. Our consultants are finding it difficult to keep up with their workload, plus attending trainings. Our vendors require us to attain certifications year after year after year, or we risk losing our selling privileges. We need to stay ahead of our customers to maintain our value add. So here's what it costs in dollars and cents. Salary, $1,350,000. Training costs, $300,000. Travel and expenses for 10 consultants, $55K. Total of $1.705 million. Big bucks. Can we do better than that? Our research says yes. We found, coincidentally enough, through our distributor, after looking at 3 other companies, our distributor promises to deliver best-in-class support, all the technical support we need, and we can just get that through the phone lines, through emails, through a website address, and they'll come in and do pretty much what our in-house folks were doing at a dramatic reduction in cost. Here's if we were to outsource our technical services from a company called Tech Data. 10 consultants, $750,000 a year. That also includes training and travel and expenses. They'll absorb all the cost of that. So our savings is going to be $955,000 a year. This sounds pretty good to me. Chris is going, what's wrong with that picture? Okay, so at this point I'm asking for a decision from you all. We've given you all the information, we've done the research for you. Should we keep this in-house or should we outsource? You don't have to give me your answer right now. We can save it for the question and answer session. Once you give us your answer, go or stay, we can assign project owners, establish a measure of success, launch the pilot program and so on, and get this program rolling. So thank you very, very much. Now we'd like to take questions from the floor. Do any of you have any questions? Yes, sir.
So our customers expect the same person time after time, and they develop relations with our internal consultants. If we go outside, how do we guarantee that they'll have access to somebody familiar with them?
They're going to be moving from one person who is familiar with them to another person who is familiar with them. So the Tech Data will provide all those people and give names out to our partners, our customers, so that they'll have one-stop shopping. We might even be able to absorb some of our existing people into Tech Data and provide job continuity for them. Mr. Marud.
Shouldn't we keep a core of our own expertise rather than relying completely on outsourcing? What if all those people go to higher paying jobs somewhere else?
Good point. We run that risk if they stay here as well, correct? They could all go to higher paying jobs, although with the money we're paying them, that's high. And it was interesting. Everybody else came in lower than what we were paying our folks. So I think we've been serially overpaying them in a synergistic manner throughout the years. Sir.
One of the things you didn't measure was the quality of the
Quality.
And
We
you
don't
don't
care
put-
about quality.
Yeah, I'm one that delivered 2 victims.
Yeah.
And my experience has been that the quality of it goes right in the crapper. We can use a 3-letter acronym for a large corporation that attempted to do that, and I can give you the results, and they were staggeringly bad.
You're concerned about quality. We're also concerned about quality. We're going to be monitoring that very closely as we move forward in this
The trouble
project.
is, once you start down that slippery road, going back is extremely difficult. You've lost the marvelous resource you have.
Yeah, but the bottom
And if you
line looks
measured
really
that-
good.
Yeah, if you went to Tech Data and measured their current quality from their current customers, and then match that with what you expect, I think you'd find it an interesting delta.
Yeah. This is a real world situation, by the way, that us three are dealing with right at this point in time. Mr. Halverson.
Are the new consultants going to be on-site or off-site?
They'll be off-site, because most of the questions and answers from customers were done remotely anyway via phones. We just had our salespeople in the field dealing with it, and they bring the technical folks in remotely.
Is it more risk that our data is going to be exposed to the internet?
No, it's very secure. Nothing can go wrong. Go wrong. Mr. Rawlings.
You mentioned that we need to maintain certification levels with our vendors in order to be able to sell. If we lose our staff and we outsource that, how will we maintain our certifications?
We've made a special arrangement with some of our vendors so that if Tech Data gets the certifications, that will carry over to cover us. It's new in the industry. One more question, if I may. PJ?
How many deliverables are there going to be during the length of the contract?
29.
29 deliverables?
Yeah.
At what dollar per deliverable?
I'll get back to you on that. Thank you, everybody. We're out of time. Thanks for joining us today.